try to do the same thing each week. Come up with a plan and get out there and try to execute.
You got everybody involved. It just seemed like everything went right. Did it feel like that from your standpoint?
Well, I mean, you know how we are. I mean, we're always searching to be a little bit better than it was. I mean, I felt like we left 14 points out there in the first half. Seemed to me that would have been pretty easy to put 14 more up there. And then once we hit a couple of big plays there in the third quarter, we turned the ball over and we 3-and-outed, and they started to get a little bit of momentum, so we weren't real happy with that either. So there's always stuff you can do better.
From your perspective, what changes when you have Justin, when you don't?
Just the security of your last read more than anything. I mean, just Brandon knowing he's there. For me calling plays, it's easier because if those safeties are filling hard, I mean, we can get it downfield. So he's a great player. I mean, he finishes things. Third downs are easier. He attacks the ball. I thought he played really well. He obviously overcame some things last week. I thought the timing was a tick off. I thought there was a few plays in the first half that he didn't make that he normally would have made. So we'll get him squared away for next week.
You talk about Brandon breaking that record. I know it's not about the records, but still.
Well, we wanted him to pass Gundy, that's for sure. That's high on our list. We had an argument on the sidelines. No, he played well. He gets better each week. He was comfortable in the pocket. He was extremely accurate for 2 weeks in a row. Took care of the football. Just really played well, and we knew he needed about 4 yards there, so we wanted to go ahead and get it for him.
Coach said this is the most complete game since Tech. Do you agree with that? What went so well on offense altogether?
Well, I think the whole team played well. When you're doing things well on special teams and you're stopping them on defense and you're getting first downs, converting third downs, putting some points on the board. I mean, it spills over to the other areas as well. So, when all three phases are playing well, it makes it easier on us offensively to be able to call plays and have confidence that they're going to work. So, total team game.
What's flipped for Bo Bowling?
Playing time. It took him a few weeks to get into it. He wasn't here in the spring. So, he had to learn the offense in camp, and he had to get into playing shape from taking a year off. And kid just is competitive and plays hard every day in practice as well. Maybe it was us not giving him as many reps as we needed to early. Just we gave him reps based on what we felt like he deserved based on practice, So the more we've played him, the better he's got, the more rapport he's got with Brandon, the more he plays, the better it gets. So kid's just competitive, tries hard, plays hard, gives it everything he's got.
Was that a silver lining from last week, the fact that he got to do what he did and maybe gain confidence and that sort of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the more reps he takes with Brandon, the better it's going to be. So he just really, really, really likes playing football. And so it's easy for him to go out there and give a tremendous amount of effort based on the fact that he just loves the game.